Hey Cancer, welcome to Star Tarot. This is your general message. I do want to thank all of you that are returning to my channel and say thank you so much for all of the likes, the shares, the comments, and subscribes. If this is the first time that you are tuning in, I do want to let you know that everything I do here on this channel is in love and light and love and light only. Okay, so warm welcome to you. And I am again doing things a little differently here. Again, I think I mentioned this last week on your video. I'm allowing the Zodiac Oracle deck that I have to select who is up for the very next reading. And so you guys did pop up, and this is again a general reading for anyone that has Cancer in their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, okay? So this is general. What you're going to want to do is pick up what I'm putting down that certainly does resonate and simply leave the rest, okay? Don't try to make it fit. Don't try to make it apply. If it's not speaking to you at this particular time, maybe you might want to revisit it and see if it does fit into your particular situation in the next few days, weeks, possibly even the months forward. Because time is fluid. There are incidences where it doesn't speak to you at this moment, but then it does speak to you at a later date. You could also visit your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to see if there's any messages there for you. All right, Cancer? So let's just get right down to it. I am going to go ahead and shuffle on camera today. Something else that I'm doing a little bit different here. All right. So let's just see what is in store for you guys. Now remember, just because I'm doing this reading in the month of April does not mean that any or all of these events will happen in the month of April, okay? I'm just delivering this message on this particular day in this particular month, okay? So I'm going to try not to get tongue-tied. I've been doing a lot of speaking in the last couple of days, so just bear with me if I do. I don't need any comments down below letting me know that I said a word wrong or anything like that, because we do have some people that just love to correct people. I say those people might want to sign up to be a teacher or a speech therapist. But yeah, so anyway, moving right along. Let's see what Spirit has to say about your present energy. Okay, Cancer, let's see what is your present energy, okay? All right. So let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's see what is the outside energy that you're faced with at this particular time. All right, I'm going to let you know off the bat, I do believe that this is a love reading. Okay, I don't choose what the reading is about. I let Spirit just give me the message based off of the energy that I'm picking up on from the collective, okay? So let's just get some more insight here. What is the outside energy, Spirit? Okay. All right, you guys have a lot of messages here so far. All right. Let's get some information pertaining to how you are responding to this outside energy. Okay, wow. All right, Spirit, and give us some insight on the outcome. What is the outcome in this particular situation for Cancer? All right, so let's take a look here. All right, so what I see so far for you guys here, your present energy, just to show you your cards here, you have the Lovers in reverse, you have this Three of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Cups in reverse, okay? Let's just go ahead and put these back in reverse. All right, so typically when you see the Lovers card, this speaks about you know, a love decision, okay? This could be a love decision. This also talks about twin flame energy sometimes. So let's just take a look here and see how this all fits together for you guys. And like I said, I feel like this is a love reading, okay? So when we're looking at the lovers at this point in time in reverse, okay, we're looking at a situation again that involves a particular person that you're dealing with at this point in time, or this could be someone that you did have a relationship with, or was trying to establish a relationship with, okay? And what I'm seeing with that being said, I feel like this might have been someone that you felt was a possible soulmate or a twin flame. But with it being in reverse, this talks about a relationship that has gone out of balance. Okay, so for some of you, you are experiencing a situation at this point in time where things are out of balance. And then there is like a crisis that could be happening. You might be questioning yourself about this being a connection, or a true connection, or being somebody that you are connected to in a relationship or looked at in a loving way. You might be questioning that now. There could be a shift in the way this person is handling the relationship or handling you, but there is some question here. And again, this typically is about making a love decision. So I feel like collectively the energy that I'm picking up on is really asking yourself, is this the same person that I fell in love with? Okay. You might even be looking at the values, the things that you guys value at this point in time may have changed. You might be in this relationship and feel like you thought that you guys valued the same morals, you guys had the same thoughts about, relationship, all the things that go into life. Maybe this person has changed. Maybe you've changed. And now it's like, who is this person that I'm dealing with this point in time? There could also be some betrayal and dishonesty. So I feel like if you're not suspecting that there's something that's not right, there is something that you already know about. Maybe there was some dishonesty or some unfaithfulness, and that's what has you questioning, like, the person that I started out with would have never have been capable of doing this. But this is just like really looking at this person, situation, relationship, looking at it from a different perspective, and it's causing a lot of chaos. Now, I do feel like there is some dishonesty or some disruption in the relationship that has happened, because right alongside of it, you do see the Three of Swords, okay? But the Three of Swords is in reverse, okay? So it typically means the same thing as if it would in the upright. This is heartbreak, this is loss, this is, feeling some sort of betrayal. But with this is talking again about a lot of quarrels and dramas. There is something here that has a confusion, a pain, that goes right to the heart. But it's like needing to vent about a situation that you no longer want to hold in. So I do feel like whatever this situation is, whatever this drama or chaos is going on between you and a particular person, it's like really desiring to let this out. Maybe you haven't been comfortable enough or sure enough, because like I said, for some of you, I get the vibe that you may have suspected that something was going on because this person, that you're dealing with has changed. And maybe you haven't felt comfortable to really pull them on their shit and say, hey, I feel like this is what's going on, or even question them, is there something going on here? But I do feel like for you guys, it's really about to come to a head, okay? I feel like you can't hold it in any longer. And something is definitely about to be revealed. Now, the Two of Cups, again, in reverse. The Two of Cups almost is like the same type of situation with your Lover's card. This Two of Cups in the upright talks about having a really strong connection, a really united union with someone that you feel very united with, someone that you feel like mirrors all of the things that you think about when it comes to life. It's like this person could be soulmate. So we see twin flame, we see soulmate, and so this is like a really serious close connection. But again, with this being in reverse, there is a lot of relationship stress. This is what this talks about in reverse. Now, there could be the fact that because of all these things are going on, we already know that there's a lot of drama and a lot of chaos. It does, again, in reverse, speak about relying on your own intuition. There might be a secret that you don't know. And like I said, this could be a hunch that you have. And this speaks about the secret possibly being infidelity. So for a lot of you, it's getting rather dark here. Let me turn this on. I didn't have it on because the sun was shining really bright, but now it's going up and down. So I'm going to turn that on. What I'm seeing here, Cancer, is someone here is either being unfaithful or being suspected of being unfaithful, okay? And this is causing a lot of doubt surfacing to the level of like really needing to get this resolved. I think this is something that you've been holding on to. You've been watching this person change or morph into someone else. Maybe you're starting to see that this person is taking a little extra step to change the way they dress, or their cologne or perfume is different. Maybe they're wanting to be out with friends and family more. Something has changed here with their attitude, the way that they're handling you, the relationship, or even how they are wanting to be perceived in the outside world. But it does say here, from what I'm seeing so far, that there could be a secret. There could be something that you don't know. It could be pertaining to infidelity. Doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be. But again, this also speaks about it needing to be time to communicate what you're feeling, Cancer. Okay, so there's definitely something that you're feeling, and there could be just a lack of understanding. Maybe there is something that you feel is going on, but really isn't. So let's just get some clarity here. All right, so let's get some clarity here. Please ignore the traffic sounds behind me. All right, so let's see. Why is the Lovers in reverse? Okay. Yeah, this talks about working on something with someone, and so I feel like you feel like you guys are not working on this relationship together, okay? This is what you're questioning. All right, and further clarifying the Three of Swords, you have the Tower, okay? Yeah, there's definitely something going to come to head here. This is unexpected change, or it could be finding out something unexpected that really, really shocks you, okay? And right alongside of that is the Nine of Pentacles. So, this is someone giving out, being the benefactor, the one that's always there to give. This could also talk about, being comfortable and feeling prosperous. So I feel like this feeling, the Three of Swords in reverse, this feeling of, chaos, there's something going on. There definitely is a moment that, if it hasn't all happened already, something that comes out, something does get exposed, something that you're shocked about. And I feel like this is something, that no longer makes you feel comfortable, okay? This is something that's very uncomfortable. And again, I mean, if you look at this here, this is not a comfortable place here. So it's like disrupting what you thought was a comfortable, prosperous relationship, okay? So something does come in to disrupt that. All right, so let's clarify the Two of Swords here. Why is the Two of Swords here? Please, Spirit. Or Two of Cups, rather. The Two of Cups. Please. Okay, strength. Yep. All right, so this is going to take a lot of strength to have this conversation, okay? So there is a needed conversation about how you're feeling or about what you're suspecting, or if something has already come out or does come out and is exposed. This is going to be a situation, from what I'm seeing, that's going to take a lot of strength here, okay? Now, the outside energy or the outside influence that I'm seeing here is this individual either feels or felt like they were out in the cold, okay? So what I'm hearing here is, for some of you, maybe this isn't a full-fledged, intimate infidelity situation. This might have been a situation where they felt like, you really weren't giving them a lot of time and attention. Not to say that this is, the right way to go about it, but maybe they have been spending some time with someone that is willing to give them the time and attention, because what I'm seeing here is it's like they feel like they've been left out in the cold, okay? Now, this could also be that for those of you that this has already, been exposed, it's already come to head. Maybe you are just like, no, maybe you've just completed that cycle with this relationship and they feel rejected. They feel left out in the cold because, you definitely have left them due to this Tower moment. We'll go ahead and clarify that. But right alongside of that is the Judgment card. Okay, so they feel like they've been judged, I think, based on whatever the situation is. And again, this could be you that is holding a secret, or there's something to do with infidelity on your part. But for most of you, I feel like the other person that you're dealing with, you're suspecting that they are being unfaithful or doing something different, or there's something that they're hiding here. And because you are starting to look at them with squinted eyes, or if it did come out, or you're questioning in any type of way, they are feeling judged. It's just like, like I said, this conversation needs to take place. So once it takes place, there does need to be something that comes out in the forefront. I mean, we've got to be honest. We've got to assess some things, because, with the Judgment card, this also talks about really assessing yourself, a situation, a particular relationship, and this is letting go of the past. So with these two together, I feel like this person either feels like, if you find out about this, or if they feel like, you're the individual that is stepping out, or, if you're the one that is holding something back, either way, this particular person, if they're the ones that is switching up and doing something, and it comes to light on them, they feel like they're going to be left out in the cold. Or if you already left them out in the cold, they feel like, you've really assessed the situation and you're letting go. You're like, what, this is over. This is too much. But with the Sun card here is, they really know that you make them happy. Okay, so even in the midst of all of this, I feel like they know that you were the person that ultimately made them happy. I just feel like there was a disconnect or something that happened that caused this individual to step out or to switch up. Something definitely switched up the game here, and we'll go ahead and look at that. But also with the Sun card, I do feel like they're hoping that this relationship can grow and can mend from this, because they still look at you as the person that can make them happy. Okay, so let's go ahead. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Let's just go ahead and further clarify. Wow, exactly. I can't make this shit up, people. So we have the complete endings card and the happy card here, okay? So yeah, they're feeling left out in the cold because, Cancer, you are the one that truly makes them happy and fulfills them. But, due to the circumstances, they know that this is ended or is going to end, based on this Tower moment, okay? And yeah, what I'm seeing here is, with you with the Four of Cups, it's like at this point, the way that you're handling this person in this situation, it's like, for some of you, you've been through so much already. So for this to have happened, it's like you're totally jaded towards relationships, period. Let alone this particular relationship. This is like, it's almost like you've just gotten cold from this. Usually this typically talks about being bored, but in this particular case, or there being a stalemate, I think that because of this Tower moment and because of the way that things went down and the way that things got switched up, this person no longer has the capacity at this point in time. It's like being numb. This person, which would be you, and again, however this resonates for you, either you're numb at this point in time because of the Tower moment, or you're just done. You're just over it. You're just like, you know what? I just don't got anything left to give here. You may also be questioning, again, because we saw the questioning here in the beginning of the reading. The Four of Cups, sometimes does question, will I ever find the person that's intended to be for me and me only, because of all of the other things that you've been through in your past. So you might even be, having that type of, I thought that this was the one. It definitely didn't work out. I just really don't feel like I'm ever going to find this person that wants to be with me and me only, or can give me, what I need or want in a relationship. Let's get some more clarification here. Yep, on defense. Yep, this is being on defense. So you dealing with this person now after this has happened, yeah, you're on total defense here, okay? So that's what I see here. And then as the outcome, the Six of Pentacles, I feel like this is like, giving back to yourself. This is like, what, I'm gonna do, what I need to do for myself. I'm going to give and give to those people that are deserving, and that's what I see here. But let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? What does it signify for Cancer pertaining to the outcome? And again, just remember, it does not have to be the case for every single Cancer out there before anybody starts going off and, looking for things. This is you. If this resonates, you'll know. Okay. And again, like I said, this could be vice versa. This could be, you feeling this way, like you need to, change some things up, and maybe you're interested in somebody else, and maybe you feel like you're not getting the attention that you need, and you've been, possibly seeking some, attention from somebody else. So, and again, it doesn't have to be that there's been an intimate infidelity here. This could just be some type of flirting or talking, or, maybe even talking to somebody of, someone on the outside about this particular relationship, or maybe that's what they're doing, so just take a look at that. Yeah, with the Six of Pentacles, it's like, I see here just wanting to take some serious action towards a new beginning and towards being happy and fulfilled. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. I feel like some of you are just really disconnecting from this situation at this point in time. Some of you are just over it here. So let's get some advice from the romance angels. Let's see. Let's see what we have for the romance. Let's see, where is this particular situation headed? What is the message, Spirit, pertaining to this relationship or relationship past pertaining to this situation? What is the advice? I feel like this one wanted to come out. Trust. Okay, absolutely. It says this situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, for some of you, this situation is pertaining to trust because the trust has been broken. You know, and this is where we're at this point in time. Okay. All right, let's see what this message is. Honeymoon. It says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So yeah, there could be, you know, there could be a time where you guys really do, for some of you, I feel like somebody felt like they were left out in the cold. And maybe you will acknowledge the situation and say, you know what, this wasn't a full-fledged infidelity. I am shocked that you would even, you know, do what you did or say what you said, whatever the situation was. But somebody here was not feeling like they were being paid attention to. And maybe the key is that, you know, this can be restored because you guys just need to spend some time together, okay, is what I'm hearing. All right. Let's see here. It's just kind of awkward that would come out. Oh my God, wedding, okay. It says the situation involves marriage. So for some of you, this situation could be between a husband and a wife, or this could be that someone is dealing with someone and maybe they didn't know that the person was already married. But wedding and honeymoon, okay? There is something here that I strongly feel involves maybe a secret marriage, or this could even talk about, you know, this situation. Maybe it's not as bad for some of you that it seems to be, and there just needs to be trust in, you know, instilled in this situation moving forward. You know, trust that you can talk to me about how you're feeling if I'm leaving you left out or whatever the case may be, and, you know, we can spend that time together and we can evolve our relationship to a new level, because the wedding card can speak about not just getting married. It could be, you know, going into a space that's headed more towards a more serious relationship. But for some of you, I feel like strongly that this trust has been broken because of a situation of marriage. Somebody was married. Maybe you're already married and you stepped out of the marriage. Definitely something here. Wow. Why is the honeymoon card here, please, Spirit? Celebration could also speak about third party, but I feel like you guys haven't had the opportunity to celebrate. Some of you have not had time to celebrate each other and be alone with each other. There is a disconnect with the time being spent here. Got this Three of Cups popping up here. Can also talk about third party. Maybe there was a third party here, and that's why the connection couldn't just be the two of you, because maybe somebody was still holding on to somebody else and they were trying to move forward with you, but they still had a karmic relationship with someone here. And again, you know, we saw this Lovers in reverse, so maybe somebody, maybe it's you, maybe there was a third party involved, and this is why you guys could not get the time spent together. Let's see. Oh goodness, this is quite the mess here. All right, let's look at, why is the wedding card here? I mean, I have a pretty good idea that some of you are married, some of you are dealing with someone that is married, or finding out that someone is married or in a serious relationship. Let's see. Yes, ma'am, Pam. All right, this is the Eight of Cups. This is walking away. So I feel like strongly somebody's going to walk away because they find out that someone is either married or getting married to somebody else here, okay? Or maybe you're finding out that the marriage isn't final. Maybe somebody told you that they were getting a divorce, or promising that they were, and it hasn't happened yet. But let's see. Let's get some guidance here and see how can Cancer deal with this situation. How can they handle this situation? Okay. Let's get the advice on how to work through this situation, because this looks like I'm going to be honest with you, Cancer. This looks like a hot ass mess. Okay. I don't know who this message is for, but this is definitely a hot ass mess. Okay. So the first card on advice on how to get through this is gifts from God. Okay. And it says that we angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Okay. So, you know, this is a situation. I mean, when we look at this trust card, it talks about having faith. Some of you are definitely going to have faith that, yes, and trust that you can get through this situation, okay? Regardless if it's with this person or without this person, you need to know that this is a situation that you can definitely get through, and you need to be open to the possibilities of, you know, just maybe getting your spiritual strength up, regardless of, you know, what that means for you. And when I say spiritual, I don't mean religious. You know, if some of you have a relationship with God, or if you feel like this speaks to you and your self journey, your inner strength, and really trusting that you can get out of this situation if you need to get out of this situation, or if you feel like you can move on in this situation, have faith that you can, you know, have trust eventually here in the situation. Again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here as the messenger, okay? So use your own discernment to do what you need to do in this situation, okay? Yep. And then you got the you know what to do card. Again, up here we talked about, some of you already know. It says trust your, okay, again, trust. Here it comes again. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay, okay? So whatever it is that you are knowing deep inside of yourself needs to happen, you need to trust again. And maybe this is why this is here too. You need to trust, you know, maybe yourself. Like I said, you know, have trust in yourself that you're going to make the right decision pertaining to this situation, to this person, okay? All right, so let's get one more overall outcome guidance from the wisdom of the Oracle. Let's see how this wraps up when it comes to your overall outcome, because it looks like, you know, in the end here, what I'm seeing for the most of you looks like, you know, I really see you like giving back to yourself and feeling like you're going to give to those that you feel are worthy. And really taking action towards a new beginning and towards happiness. So, like I said, with or without this person, in the end, you guys are going to make it work for yourselves, okay? So, let's just see. Spirit, please give us some more insight on the outcome, okay? Please let us know some more advice pertaining to the outcome. Okay, this card wants to pop out. Observer. Okay. All right. I feel like there's another card in here. Spirit says there's one more. So let's see what it is. Yep. And out it comes. Smooth and easy. All right. So the other card is Serendipity. Okay. Yeah, that's always such a joyful card when it comes out. So let's see here. Let's look at the observer first and see what the message is there. Okay, 49. Okay. All right. So this is the message. It says sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust. Here we go again, 3 times. Trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like for most of you, there's a message here, as ugly and murky as this seems. It's like, just trust that you know what to do, trust and have faith about the situation, and really just trust that, you can come together in this situation, okay? So that's for some of you, okay? This is the message for some of you, and I think this is why we got 2 different cards here. Serendipity, okay? Every time I hear that word, it reminds me of like Mary Poppins, okay? Like no worries, just everything's okay. So let's see what it has to say. So I feel like that observer message was for some, and I feel like this message is for, depending on your situation. So it says, Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents, okay? So for some of you, I do see this as you walking away, and there is another plan. There is another person that Spirit wants to, put in front of you. And I do think that for some of you, this is why, you're going to give to those that you feel worthy. You're going to give to yourself first. You're going to take action to something new, and go towards happiness, okay? And for others of you, you're going to observe this situation, learn from it, and trust that you can move forward. And, you're really going to give to yourself. That person is going to have to prove some things to you. And if you are the individual that has been, the one that's been hiding something, it's like, you're going to have to give a little more here. Maybe it's some more time, some attention, and really start anew with this person and really put some action in here. So again, this was a multifaceted reading. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that here for you, Cancer. If this did resonate with anyone out there, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if anybody is interested in a personal reading, they are $35 now. I am adding a healing message to the reading. So all that information will be down below. And, like I said, the situation, Cancer, it really, really seems kind of murky. Wow, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's like a 911 situation, absolutely, when it comes to matters of the heart. But, definitely hang in there. And I will be doing some healing general messages here on the channel in the next few days, so you might want to stay tuned for that, especially in a situation like this. So either way, you'll be taken care of, Cancer. Everything's going to be all right. I'm sending you my love and all the light and prosperity, abundance, all of those good things. See you guys next time on the other side.